Welcome, guys. As you can see, we're in a new place. We are in our M&M kitchen, and we are excited to cook up a storm today. And on the menu is Michael's favorite protein in the world. Every black man's dream, every black man's favorite meal probably would be
Chicken.
So we're gonna, and the title of actually the episode, if there was a title, it would be The Family Man, the Alpha Male, Why He Needs the Big Piece of Chicken.
The big piece of chicken.
So stay tuned,
The
and
big
we
piece.
are gonna be cooking up a recipe for you guys that we'll also share in the comments below.
Awesome. Okay. So am I going to
what are
give
we
a
cooking?
little? Yeah, we're cooking. Well, you said it. We're cooking up
Chicken.
chicken.
It's gonna be fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Fried
Okay.
chicken
Okay.
that has been marinating in buttermilk.
Yes.
For about an hour already. So this marinates the chicken, right, babe?
Yes,
and
you
it
gotta
kind of
get it
starts
marinated.
to sort of
It
what's the word?
softens the chicken.
That's right.
It gives it. It softens it up. And then when you put the seasoning in there,
Oh, my
it is just
word.
going to fall off the bone.
So whose recipe is this that we're going to do today? Is
Well,
it your mum's?
this is my mother's. So this is my
It's kind of
mother's.
an American style
This
fried
is
chicken.
yeah, exactly. So we got it going right there. So we've already done the marination. So then I can tell you all the other bits and pieces that go into this chicken, just like there are bits and pieces that go into a relationship.
That's right. We're going to talk about actually roles today and why it's so important to really encourage our partners, our husbands, to, and by providing them the biggest piece of chicken in the house. We've got to honor them because at the end of the day, I think men really like to be heroes. Right? And we
That's
want to
true.
honor the heroes in our lives, and we can do that by giving them the biggest piece of chicken.
Wait a minute. So the kids don't get the big piece of chicken.
No.
Your friends don't get the big piece of chicken.
No, even though you want to give it. Or I don't get the big piece of chicken.
The big piece of chicken.
You get the big
Awesome.
piece of chicken,
Thank
babe,
you.
for all your heroic deeds, for leading the family, and being the provider, the protector, and the anchor to the family. And that's actually what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about those three things that men are.
Awesome.
But I
got-
wanted to ask you a question.
Yes.
So there's this whole stigma to, I think, right now in the modern world, I think there's a big stigma with women and men. So I think there's a dividing line now where women are kind of putting down men
Yes.
in the name of feminism and equality. But in doing that, I think we're marginalizing men and emasculating men. And so I think that has come from a concept called toxic masculinity. So what do you want to share a little bit about toxic masculinity? Because I know you're going to talk about that a little later with the guys.
Yes, I will talk about it. What I will say about that is, first of all, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity.
No, exactly.
That's kind of like called evil females. You're either evil or you're female. You're either toxic or you're masculine. So there is no such thing, and I don't know why we haven't really just even looked at these two concepts. But I do think it is an issue. It is a problem. And we've got to learn to work together and not look at each other any better. I mean, even what we're doing today, we're always in the kitchen. We're always doing stuff. I mean, this episode comes out of us being in the kitchen,
That's right.
just going back and forth, not necessarily going, oh, that's for the women to do and that's for the man to do, but just us working together as partners. So
and
I do think
there's-
that's damaging.
Absolutely, and there's key ingredients in each relationship that makes it healthier,
Key.
right? And keeps longevity in the relationship.
Key.
But this idea, so the idea is, I love that M&M can talk to you guys and really share our convictions. And we did a short episode the other day, and I did a short sort of summary of that episode, and I really lifted up the men, and I said, how do men get rich? How do we make our men rich? And that just blew up, and it was the men that were on there just so excited, so encouraged, just by the words of affirmation that I gave them. And I think at the end of the day, women want heroes, and I think that we want heroes on our terms. So we want heroes without the masculinity, which doesn't work. So, for example, it's in men to protect.
Yes.
And I think at the end of the day that the facts are, and the facts still will remain until the end of the world, is that men are faster and more stronger innately. That's just who men are. And I think where toxic masculinity comes is when women want to decrease, sort of like, okay, so men have used their strength in an abusive way. So that's where it comes. So it's kind of like throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Exactly. Yeah.
Women are throwing out the baby and the bathwater and then losing the incredible gifts of masculinity, which are strength, protection, stability, provision, because men can work harder, et cetera, et cetera. Not work harder, but men can go in the world while women have their babies, right, and do all those things. So yeah,
and it takes a lot of work to be a woman to take care of the babies, and so I would agree that I mean, it's like removing key ingredients for a family. You need both. Just like you need some key ingredients in cooking up this chicken. So we want to put some ingredients on this bad boy?
What do we got?
Okay, so
I'm gonna cook, right?
Yeah, you're cooking. Okay.
All right, so I've got I've got wings, just pieces of wings here that we marinated, as I said earlier, in buttermilk. So the longer we marinate, the better, because it helps the chicken, tenderizes the chicken.
And fall off the bone.
And these are boned wings. So now we are going to
season those bad boys.
Do we season in there or season in another bowl?
Oh, let's season another bowl.
In another bowl, guys. Okay, so we need some paprika.
Let's go
not
with let's season in that larger bowl.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then let's go with paprika first. And then let's go with the garlic, and then we will get our coating going.
Okay, so we've got, let's see. So this is how many kilos? Maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 kilos possibly of chicken,
chicken
roughly?
wings, yeah, probably about 2 kilos.
We'll put the recipe down below just in case. All right, so how much paprika? We kind of do guesswork at home.
Exactly.
We cook by instinct.
Well, with 2 kilos, you're gonna need at least 3 to 4, is that a tablespoon?
Tablespoons.
Yeah, you're gonna need 3 to 4 tablespoons of paprika.
So this is a half
to
tablespoon.
Season it.
So this is half a tablespoon.
No, not in there. You gotta season the chicken.
Oh.
So you put the chicken in there.
First?
Yes, put the chicken in there and then season the chicken.
Why don't we just put it in there and no?
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go, and then season the chicken.
Okay. So I've already got half a tablespoon. So this is another. So that's 1 tablespoon. No. Okay, I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah, you gotta season the chicken.
Yeah, but we're gonna toss.
Yeah, you gotta season the chicken.
Oh, right, we gotta season it, guys. It's very important that you do this.
Yeah, you can't do. You gotta season the chicken right there from there.
It's all gonna come together.
I know, but you gotta season the whole chicken. This is a sacred deal here. This is chicken.
This is mom's chicken. I'm already blowing
exactly right there. We gotta make sure the chicken is right there. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
There you
go.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this, guys. It's very
all around. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now let's move it around.
Okay, is this enough? This is like 2.5.
Yeah,
or maybe 1 more.
But let's mix it around.
Okay, babe.
There you go. There you go.
So,
here we go.
Very important. Move coffee over here. We don't want paprika in the coffee.
Yeah, you gotta have all the ingredients.
Lots of cameras here. I don't know which one we're doing, but
see, I know we're gonna have some ingredients for the side dish that I'm cooking.
So I would have probably put all the spices and then blended. But is there a trick to just doing it one at a time?
No, it's getting
it through.
Yeah, seasoned all through the chicken.
Okay.
Instead of making
this is looking good already.
Yeah.
Okay, now garlic powder.
Keep mixing. Almost mix that bad boy on up a little bit more.
Wow.
Because what's going to happen is it's going to help it have a nice, beautiful
color as well, probably.
And a nice coating on the outside.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't do the little coating. That's what Colonel Sanders has figured on out.
All right.
And if I'm going to get that big piece of this
M&MFC,
chicken, there you go.
Fried chicken.
Okay, now let's go with garlic.
Garlic. Okay, garlic granules. And how much?
About 4 tablespoons.
4 tablespoons. That's 8. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to do the extreme. What do you call it? This.
Yes. Season it. There we go. Season that. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you want to stir?
Yeah, we'll do this together. We always cook together.
Yeah, we do. You're a good cook, thank God.
Yeah, and so are you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We are cooking on the M&M show.
The American, African American with the Vietnamese English.
There you go. And you always got to ask yourself, even if you cook with your wife, I mean, brothers, are you cooking with your wife? There you go.
That's probably, that's three tablespoons.
Are you cooking? Are you spending that time where you guys can just be together and connect?
Yeah,
Right?
it is quality time, I think. But sometimes we do have power plays, right?
We do. We do. Who's going to turn?
Who's
yeah,
the
we
boss?
do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It happens sometimes.
So guys, we're not perfect.
Right. We do.
Okay, so we've got garlic powder, paprika.
Yes. Oh, baby. And just a little bit of salt right there. Okay.
So this one you probably just buy
Yeah.
guess.
And then we have, is that sea salt? Oh, baby.
This is sea salt. Coarse sea salt.
Great.
Probably. Okay.
Okay.
This one
Mix that bad boy around.
takes a while.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So we've got the salt.
Okay, there we go. That's good enough.
Not too much salt, guys. I would say that would be about half a tablespoon.
Yes. Okay, now we are ready.
So now we're ready to do the coating.
Yes. Now, well, we got a little bit of the
Got
buttermilk's
eggs.
already got to go. Yes, the eggs. We got to whip up some eggs.
So, clean bowl,
Yeah, clean bowl.
2 eggs.
Yes, 2 eggs. Let's go for
Two
2
eggs.
eggs, baby. 2 eggs. 2 eggs.
1,
Right. Uno.
2.
Dos.
All right. So we've got the
Okay.
eggs. Do we need to whisk it?
Yes, we got to whisk those bad boys.
Okay, we need a
Yeah, whisk.
fork.
Where's our fork?
Can we use this thing?
Yeah, we can whisk with that there.
This guy?
Yeah, there you go. Big fork. Perfect.
So whisk it up, guys.
Gotta whisk it up. This is
Whisk 2 eggs. Got it.
a little bit more. A
little bit more whisking?
Yeah, just a little bit more.
A little bit more whisking. A little bit more whisking. More whisking.
You are a perfectionist.
Yes, a little more
We
whisking.
do cook differently.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm a slapdash cook.
Yes. No, these are chicken. These are mom's chicken wings right there.
These are mom's chicken
This is like the
Take it
divine.
seriously.
There's a divine connection right now. I'm doing
There
better
is.
spiritually right now.
Already.
Seeing these chicken wings cook
Coming
right
alive.
here. Yeah, they're coming alive. This is
So
just
2
glorious.
eggs, okay.
Okay, so now what we
We
probably
need
want to do
the
is
famous secret
Exactly.
ingredient.
Oh baby.
And if you're not in the UK, you might not be able to find this little ingredient. Let me see where
Yes,
it's made.
it's Texas fried
It's made
chicken.
it's
coating.
produced in Birmingham,
Yes.
and it's called Texas Original and Genuine Seasonings. This is Tex.
It's fried chicken coating. Basically, it's a
Michael,
little flour.
I don't know where you find this stuff, but you don't get it at the regular grocery department. You have to go to specialized stores.
Yes.
Original.
This chicken is special. Just
And
like
it
you.
says here, look, the little subtitle, anything else just isn't.
It just isn't. Anything else just isn't. So that's
So
what
you need to get Texas.
exactly. Okay.
All right.
So now
we've got
what we'll
this
do.
secret ingredient.
Beautiful.
This coats it.
Beautiful. So what we can do within the bowl, we can just we can sprinkle over a little bit of the eggs over the bowl,
Oh,
and then
this
we'll.
is interesting.
Yeah.
You put the eggs in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you dipped it and then dipped it in the coating.
You can, but because we only did 2 eggs, we'll be fine.
We got more eggs if you need.
Yeah.
Okay, so pour this over. This, guys, is a first. I've made you chicken wings, but I've never poured it in the actual marinade.
Yeah. Now mix it all in. There we go.
Oh, I know. That kind of will work. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, it's faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot faster.
Yeah. Twice as fast. Yeah. Yeah, see now look at that nice little coating right there, and then mix those other ones on the bottom. See, look at that. It's already, you can already see it's a nice little
that, guys?
paprika. Oh baby, boy, look at that.
Lovely color.
Jesus is Lord, my Redeemer. I'm starting to do
Wow,
well
the guy's
spiritually.
already singing.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
not even cooked.
I feel like serving.
You feel like serving.
goodness.
I love you, babe.
Yes. Okay, so now let's get the we got to heat the oven, and we got
Are
to
we going to
season.
put these in the oven, not frying?
No, we're gonna fry them. We're gonna fry them.
Yeah,
But we gotta without. What does it say? What does he say? What does my man
does
say?
Tex say?
So anything else just isn't.
Okay.
Okay, so we gotta get this bad boy on. So let's
Yeah,
open
that's
this
what
one
I'm
up.
thinking.
Okay.
You don't pour that over the top, do you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, wow.
We do. Well, we can do it with another bowl. What we can do is we can use another bowl.
Coat.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So in the meantime, do we need to start the
I'll get the heat going.
the heat going?
I like getting the heat going. You gotta get the heat going in your
Mike's
relationship.
great at that. And guys,
I'm great at
we're using coconut oil for the frying,
Yes.
and so we're going to pour the fried chicken, which is really what's this made of? Okay, it's just flour, salt,
Boom.
flavor enhancer, black pepper, sage, celery, white powder, white
Mm-hmm.
pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, nutmeg, onion powder, and rusk.
Mmm.
So there it is.
Bang.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you can put that nice layer, and then we can just.
Now I just coat them.
Yep.
So when
What I would do is just put like 4 or 5 of them in, and sprinkle a little bit of that seasoning over top, and you can do like. There you go. Boom. There you go. Boom. Spread them out. Yeah.
Doesn't have to be super thorough, or does
It does. Yeah,
It does. This lovely coconut oil. I
That's
can
like baptisms.
sizzling chicken.
Get some baptisms going on right here.
Dunking them.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, baby.
And then how long do you think you put them on there for? Probably like 8 minutes each side?
No,
Less.
no, more than that.
More than
maybe.
that, yeah. Because this chicken takes a while.
Yeah, it takes some time. If we had a top, we could put the top on as well.
Yeah.
You could probably fit 4 more of those in there. Yeah, you can get them in there.
Chicken wings. Were these the chicken wings that you made me the first time I came to your Bible talk?
Similar.
Yeah,
Very similar.
'cause, that's our.
Yeah.
That's legend, isn't it?
Exactly.
The chicken wings at Michael's Bible talk.
She came
after work.
She came after work. She had her business suit on. She came from a professional meeting, and someone asked her if she wanted something. No. You sure? Okay, I'll have a couple. I put a few wings on. I put some of these wings that we're making today on the plate. Okay, I put like probably about 8 of them because I could tell she was hungry. I saw her knocking out the crackers a little urgently, a little urgent on the crackers. So I put. So I just put 5. I put a little pot. I turned around. This woman had Ezekiel 37, dry bones.
Dry bones.
Ezekiel 37, dry bones. These wings look like whistles. You could. I'm telling you, could make a necklace out of them. I'm serious. I was like, what in the world? And then I looked at her. She had put her lipstick back on like she didn't do anything and everything.
I didn't do nothing.
The woman fell in love with me over
Yes.
you would think it's my relationship with God, but it was the chicken wings that got me married.
Yeah, you had a great Bible talk discussion, Dave. I did think it was very spiritual. But man, those wings, I was shocked.
You were. I turned around and you were looking.
I took one and I was like, well, that was nice.
And then took another one,
So here we are. We were single.
There we go.
You cooked up those wings.
Yeah.
You nabbed the wife.
Yeah, see, single brothers, you gotta cook with the single sisters. My first date I actually went on was a cooking date with a single sister. We just got in the kitchen, we started cooking, we were able to build relationships, see how we work together, and it was awesome. So if you're single, go on a cooking date with a sister. An amazing opportunity to really get to know what they like, what you like, and really work together and encourage one another.
Yes.
Awesome.
So these wings are
baby,
I
cooking.
can probably turn that down a bit, you think?
Oh no, you're doing good.
So I'm turning them over. Oh wow.
Yeah, you can
That is lovely. Oh, the crew are gonna love me.
Yeah, we probably could.
Might not share. Should we share or no?
I don't know.
So chicken is actually it's our foundation.
It is the foundation of our relationship. I think we've talked about chicken in every M&M episode.
Every M&M episode.
Every episode has been chicken induced.
But God gave us chicken.
The Lord gave us chicken. That's why I told you Noah could not have been a black man.
No, he was not.
Because he would not have got 2 chickens on that boat without buttermilk.
Right. Those
garlic.
chickens would have become wings.
They would have been wings. He wouldn't have made it.
They would have become
Now,
wings.
I know he got drunk, but he would have got in trouble with the Lord for not getting those chickens on there. So he could have been a brother.
Yeah,
He could have been a brother.
All hail to the chicken.
Oh, hell, thank you for getting on the boat.
Thank you, chickens.
You made the boat. The chickens made the boat. Thank you so much.
They made Noah's boat.
Right, they made the boat.
And thank you, chicken, for keeping the magic in our relationship.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
You kept it cooking. We've kept it cooking.
And today's episode is all about you getting the big piece of chicken.
Okay.
And the reasons why.
I don't need the big piece of chicken. You
No,
give it to
I want to share, because you're the hero,
Okay.
why we need to give our man the biggest piece of
Okay.
chicken.
All right.
So,
I'll
number
take it.
one, men are the family protector. And as I said earlier, women love the idea of masculinity, but then we kind of try and degrade it because there have been instances, obviously, where men use their strength and use their masculinity to suppress women or abuse women. And that's what we're not talking about that today. Men naturally are the protectors of the family. So when there's a bump in the night, or when there's spiders or cockroaches or anything ghastly, it's Michael or Michael Adrian, my son, that I asked to kill them.
Yes.
So yeah.
We just had an issue this week.
What was it?
I jumped up.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Who's after him? Michelle was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we did have.
And brothers, you can't do that. You can't want your wife to go down. If you hear a bump in the night, don't say, honey, can you get that? And send your wife downstairs. Come on.
And I think number 2, I would say that men are the family providers. So we talked about that a little bit as well, that men are great providers, especially when women have kids and can't go out right away and work for the family. And yeah.
And
I
we
think
feel
that's
good
just about the roles.
Yeah, and I feel good about doing that. I don't feel any type of way. I feel awesome about providing for my family.
Yeah.
Awesome about providing for and doing the lion's share of the work. Especially if you guys are going to see me as a hero, and I'm going to get the big piece of chicken.
Yeah, exactly. And I think with providing, I think of, I just was thinking about Genesis, how really God, in a way, it is a curse. The man was asked to work.
That's right.
The work was the curse, and then the woman was pain in childbearing.
Right.
So in a way, God gave us these roles as a curse. Why do you think it was a curse?
Well, it was a curse because it was perfection before that. You didn't have to have any, there was no sin in the world. But he gave us those roles, not that one is better than the other, but he gave us those roles to help us understand that we both sin. We both fall short, and there are consequences.
Right.
The consequences for the man, hard work. Consequences for the woman, birth, pain, and childbearing. They're just and that's the scary thing about nowadays, when men aren't being, quote unquote, as we say here, given the big piece of chicken. We don't realize that there are consequences for not imploring men to be men. There are consequences for not allowing and treating women like ladies so that they could be the women. So yeah, I think he did those things to as a consequence.
Right.
And I think that's a whole nother episode, the consequences of sin, you know. But I think it's a sin not to treat women like ladies, and it's also equally in God's eyes a sin not to let men be men.
Right. And I think, finally, that men are the family anchor.
Come on.
So you, as the head of the household,
The anchor.
you are also the anchor of the household.
Yes.
So you're the sort of the stability of the household, and I've seen that in so many ways, just with your ability to kind of see through the emotions on the day, or sort of see the big picture. I think sometimes I can get caught up in details, and I can definitely get caught up in emotions. But it's super awesome that you can kind of bring us back to our core convictions, our core goals, and be the anchor to the family dynamic.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, too, the kids see you as that. Like, at the end of the day, your last word holds, you know, and that's where the love and respect comes in as well, where I need to respect your word, and so the kids can respect your word. But those things really help bring in a very, very harmonious, peaceful home.
Yeah, I would
So
agree.
I'm really grateful. So you are definitely our heroes, you know. And I was just reading the other day actually about heroes, and how in 9/11, interestingly, again, this feminism wanting women to have equality, but it's really hurt us.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, during 9/11, there were over 350 male firefighters who risked their lives in heroic duty to protect those that were possibly still surviving in those brains. So they went up and down the stairs. Over 350. Do you know how many women?
How many?
3.
Really?
Right.
Are you serious?
Only 3 died serving in that way. And they were actually paramedics. They weren't even firefighters. But again, on that day, I don't think there was any woman in that burning building calling out feminism, telling these men, don't help me, I got this. I don't need a man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that's very compelling. Again, heroic masculinity is what we want and what we need.
Right.
And let's not marginalize men and embarrass men for these innate masculine qualities. So Dave, you are my hero. You can have the biggest piece of chicken, you can have the wings, you can have the breast, you can have the leg,
Mama.
you can have the feet.
Mama,
We
get
would
that
not be
big
here
piece of
without
chicken.
your protection. Amen.
You are my lady. You know, you're not my weekend, my girl. You're my lady. And I think because you honor me, because we both have seen the damage of men to women and the damage of women to men.
Exactly.
It helps us say to ourselves, I want to do something different. I want to be the hero. If there is something crazy that happens, I want to go first. I do want to work harder than my wife. I do want the family to view me this way. And so I try hard to do it. And I would never be able to do it without God.
Right.
There's no way I could take credit for the man I am today. It's God, it's other men of God, it's other men that probably should be getting the credit for this episode that helped me to be who I am.
Right.
And so I think that's important. And I do think it's important to treat our women like ladies.
Yeah.
And that's the other side of the meal. We got chicken. We
So
need
we're-
some. We got so probably
So
the
there's probably the salad, right? We're gonna we'll do the salad.
that's another episode.
And then you're gonna talk about the qualities of what was it, the lady?
No, treat it like a lady.
Treat it like a
You
lady
are-
during
you
the
are
salad.
my lady. You are my flower. You are everything. You are my beautiful little. You are awesome, babe. You are fun. You're cool. You're beautiful. You still look like a campus student. You are my lady.
Thank you, baby.
And so we gotta add some salad to that chicken right there. So stay tuned for the next episode.